one thing I've been struggling with in my YouTube and in generally my career is I can talk about what feeling the car gives you generally, and it's not even at a very in-depth level. For example, like Bobby or like Con. And I think the solution for that is the same as the solution for coffees. Straight into traffic jam. How to operate the roof? Hi guys, Chu Yang here with Yiguang.
Sup.
And today we are in the new generation BMW Z4. We just finished work, so now we are on the way back to Penang. And I am just learning this car as we go. Not me, right? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So, emergency brake is present.
Close.
Emergency brake is present. Okay, it's included and saved my ass right there.
Oh, yeah, we're having a round trip back to the workshop right away, man.
Yeah. So first impressions of this car is black exterior with cream beige interior. So just right off the bat, I really like combinations like that, where it's a dark exterior and convertible with a little bit lighter interior. The two-toneness of the exterior and interior, nice contrast. I like it. It is a BMW interior. I am not all too familiar with BMWs. It looks very sporty. If you notice the seatbelts I'm wearing, it even has this stitching that has the M colors, and there's very nice attention to detail. I think this car has very nice attention to detail overall. And
Is it touchscreen?
I think so. Can I see?
Oh, nice.
First impressions getting into the car was a bit painful lah, very low lah. Driving top down back to Penang in Friday traffic. Not the brightest ideas we have. So how do you feel in this car, Iba?
Surprisingly comfortable, even though it's very low.
Right?
So far not too bad. And
Yeah.
the seats are soft. It's comfortable. It's good.
Seating position is nice.
Yeah.
A little bit low for me.
But the car is low, so it's
Yeah.
not too bad.
As with all convertibles, you can have 3 different driving experiences. Now you can have the full top-down experience where all the windows are down, or you can have this semi-convertible experience where the roof is down and you have your side windows up. And this, along with the wind deflector, it cuts up to, I think for this car, I'm not too sure, but for a, for example, Mercedes C-Class, it cuts up to 80% of the wind getting into the cabin. For a Porsche Boxster, it is around there as well. So far, my first impressions of this car is that the interior is really nice.
Yeah.
The design, everything is very modern, right? Very modern.
Very BMW. Like you get that BMW interior for sure.
It's angular, it's sharp, it's nice, and they use a different set of, for example, material and texturing of material. For example, I'll show you later, but the dials here, it's in a different texture. The aircon vents are in a different texture. So that's nice textural differentiation between material that instinctively catches your eye and your hand wants to go and touch it. and that is how they designed it. That is where you should be touching to control whatever it is. Now, let's drive in sports mode. We drove the CLA 45 AMG shooting brake orange art. It's a mouthful of name, but we drove that car to work this morning, and Yiguang was sitting at the back. What do you feel like in the front passenger seat of this car versus the CLA 45?
I would say this car is less bumpy compared to the CLA 45, and I would much prefer this seat over the back seat of the CLA 45.
The CLA 45, I think it has racing seats,
right?
Racing seats in front, but at the back I'm not sure.
Front, back.
So
Yeah.
it was a little bit hard for me, the CLA 45.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember
And
sitting in front of the car.
that's a little bit like the Mini.
Yeah.
The CLA 45 hardness, especially with sport mode setting, it is like a basic Mini in terms of stiffness and rigidity and how much you feel the road.
Yeah.
And that's not a Mini in sports mode. A Mini in sports mode is something else. In terms of comfort, I feel like this is a lot more comfortable than, of course, the CLA 45 as a driver as well. It's much more comfortable. Seating and the drive as well, it's much more chill, relaxed, much more comfortable. An Audi TT Roadster, you are in a sports car, but it doesn't, for me, it doesn't drive like a very aggressive sports car.
It's more like those comfort sports car, the daily sports car you use.
Yeah. It's more of a daily, whereas this can be a little bit daily, a little bit more weekend lah. The way you're seating just makes you feel like, yeah, this is a weekend car.
But the comfort of this car could be a daily car though.
Could be,
like,
yeah.
Definitely a daily car.
But
Potential.
for sure. We're in sports mode right now and it feels comfortable.
Yeah.
That's rare, man. Yes.
There you go.
There are the crackles, there are a teeny tiny bit. One thing I've been struggling with in my YouTube and in generally my career is I can talk about what feeling the car gives you generally, and it's not even at a very, very in-depth level, for example like Bobby or like Con. And I think the solution for that is the same as the solution for coffees. Now, a lot of people, when they first start getting into specialty coffee, especially with me and my team, a lot of them are first time exposed to specialty coffee, and they tell me, hey, I can't taste what is this? It tastes like coffee lor. Got difference man, it tastes like coffee. And then they look at us and we're just like cupping and like, yeah, I taste pomegranate in this, I taste floral in this. And it's because your tongue doesn't have enough experience with tasting coffee and tasting stuff at such a detailed level in general. You taste it, good, got it, done. You enjoy and then that's it. But hospitality, it teaches you, for us in our school, wine tasting. And that is a big learning curve as well. Coffee tasting, similar learning curve. And then you have all this whiskey tasting lah, you have gin tasting lah, you have alcohol, sake tasting lah. And that comes with experience and tasting enough. So what am I doing now is I should be tasting enough cars to develop a palate. A lot of puns in this rant. But yeah, develop a palate for cars and understanding cars and feel, okay, so this is a 2-liter engine, That's all I can do about it, it's 2 liter. And then taste other cars and this is an AMG tune engine, and then people go, yeah, BMW tune and AMG tune, M Sport tune, different, everything very different. So yeah, I can't tell the difference right now. I need to develop that, so that's what I'm doing coming few months. Push out more car content, because even though I suck at talking about cars, You guys seem to enjoy listening to me suck at talking about cars, so I will try my best to do that as well. And I've been thinking, Penang doesn't have Genting. We don't have a Genting run route, but what we do have is a Batu Fringhi route.
our Telok Bahang route
Yeah,
there,
our
man.
Telok Bahang route. So,
Balik Pulau, man.
wow, that's a bit intense, but you need to go at a very early time.
Yeah.
Similar to all those car drive, you go early or you don't get to enjoy open roads.
Yeah.
Meet a motorcyclist going at 10, you're just like, yeah, like that all.
Lots of rocks on the floor too.
Yeah,
It's kind of dangerous.
yeah, it is. It's not a very aggressive sounding engine, it's not very loud. It's subtle, it's there for like a little bit of excitement, like when you drive adventurously or you drive fast,
Yeah.
and then you suddenly hear pop, 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 and you're like, oh yes, like a sports car.